Welcome to my life's journey. Once upon a time, imagine your body is like a big busy city filled with roads, buildings, factories, and workers. But guess what? Inside our body, there are tiny cities working just as hard to keep our life and healthy. These cities are called cells. And today we are going to explore the amazing world of an animal cell. At the center of the cell is the nucleus, the leader of the whole operation. We can think of the nucleus as the cell's principal, making decisions and giving instructions to all the other parts. Inside the nucleus, there are special book of instructions called it as a DNA. The DNA tells the cell what to do, like when to grow, when to repair itself, and when to make more cells. Just like a city needs a leader to stay organized, the cells needs the nucleus to keep everything in order. While nucleus is the brain of the whole operation, we need workers to build our proteins. Ribosomes, the cell's tiny builders. These little workers take the instructions from the DNA and use them to build proteins, which are like the tools and materials that help the cell grow and stay strong. At night, just like a city needs energy to power lights, cars, and machines, the cell needs energy too. That is where the mitochondria come in. They are the cell's power plants, turning the food that we eat and the oxygen we breathe into energy called ATP. This energy keeps the whole cell running, just like electricity keeps a city running smoothly. Without the mitochondria, the cell would have no power and nothing could work. Nowadays, people purchase their stuff via online apps. Definitely, post office always busy to pack and deliver the parcels. The Golgi apparatus package these proteins into vesicles for transport to their final destination inside or outside the cell. It is involved in synthesizing and transporting lipids around the cell. Sometimes, the proteins are sent outside the cell to help other cells, just like how mail gets delivered to the different houses. As we know, every city needs protection, just like a building is protected by a security guard. The cell is protected by its cell membrane. The cell membrane controls what enters and leaves the cell, allowing essential nutrients, water, and oxygen in while keeping harmful substances out. It also helps the cell get rid of waste products, ensuring the cell stays clean and healthy. In a building, even with everyone working hard, there needs to be a clean-up crew to keep things organized, just like how lysosomes help a cell stay clean and tidy. Lysosomes contain special chemicals called enzymes that act like tiny scissors to chop up anything the cell doesn't need, like old parts, waste, or even harmful bacteria. After breaking things down, lysosomes help the cell recycle useful parts and get rid of the bad stuff. Without lysosomes, the cell would get filled with junk and wouldn't be able to stay healthy. They are like the cell's cleaning service and keeping everything neat and tidy. In every city, jobs get done faster and easier when everyone works together. In the tiny world of the cells, this teamwork is super important too. But every great team needs a little extra help. That's where centrioles come in. Centrioles are small, tube-shaped structures that play a big role when the cell divides. Imagine a construction crew working hard to make sure a building goes up correctly. Just like those workers use tools to get the job done, centrioles help organize everything so that the cell splits into two new cells smoothly. Without centrioles, the cell could get mixed up, and that wouldn't be good for anyone. Inside a cell, the endoplasmic reticulum, ER, is like a factory working hard to make what the cell needs. There are two parts to the ER, the rough ER and the smooth ER. The rough ER is a bumpy because it has a tiny machines called ribosomes. These ribosomes help make proteins which are really important for the cell, just like how factories make useful items for people. Next, the smooth ER is a big difference. It doesn't have ribosomes, so it's not bumpy. Instead, it makes fats and oils for the cell and helps clean up waste. It's like a recycling center, keeping everything in the cell neat and working properly. Cells are a part of nature's web of life. From the tiniest insects to the biggest animals, every living creature is made of cells. Even the plants that give us oxygen are powered by their own cells, using sunlight to create energy. This is called photosynthesis and is how plants help balance the world's energy cycle. We, as humans, rely on this cycle to breathe fresh air, eat nutritious food, and stay healthy. Hope everyone have a good day. Bye!